mic was muted. Hey guys and girls, hey Nekkit, how's it going? We're back, some more Nordschleifer action. I've just got to fiddle with my knob and then we'll be good to go. So if you want, give me a moment please. I've graciously preloaded the level. Oh, didn't like that. Your willful screen. Don't give me that rubbish. Thank you. Yes, won't be a second. So yeah, we've got some new cars to try out, as in more Nurpack cars, Nurcarpack, yeah, Nurburgring cars, specially made for this particular mod. So we're going to try those out. I think we got D series and oh, can't do two things at once, can I? Switching from sequential to H shift. Let's just have a look actually. So yeah, I hope you're having a lovely day whoever you are. I've had a pretty nice day at work, but it's alright. No dramas. I wonder if we've got 200BX yet. No, not sure he's going to do one. It might be a bit hard to get one of those to run as fast as a Nur car would. So an easy K. Could just check my Discord actually, because he's told me which ones. I'll do that quickly. So yeah, we're going to try out. I think I'm going to try the school cars first, but we've got Grand Marshal, D Series, Sunburst, and Miramar Nur cars to try out, and a revamped Blade. So I think we'll go for the school car first. Nur driving school, there it is. Oh, look at that paint job, lovely. Quiet you. Yeah, look at that, brilliant. Just twist that into place. Yeah, just check my sound levels are alright. Sound okay to me. So yes, obviously this isn't a crazy config, it's a learning config, so we'll maybe do a lap in this first. And then we're going to try out the actual configs on the right time trial sections. I think we'll do the first 4 sections, see how the cars do on those. Does mean lots of loading time, I'm afraid, which I don't really like doing. It's not good. It's not good material, is it? Watching loading screens for 3 minutes at a time. Hey ho! Don't worry, I won't get the bad jokes out again. Let's get tracking. Centered, plough in the car, so that's how we roll. Oh. Okay, let's take her out. So this is obviously the first car that you're intended to drive if you can't really drive when you try the mod. But yeah, it's not slow, it's peppy enough I think. Just make sure I've got the chat up here, I haven't. Phone on charge and it's just about reaching my keyboard tray, so it's a little awkward. I've got to have it landscape, and when it's in landscape mode it's not easy to read the chat, it's a bit funny. Oh yes, and we've had an update with 3D curbs with noises. Forgot about that, yeah. Oh my god, what that? Is this 4-wheel drive? This is a four-wheel drive Corvette, I think. Oh, it's rear-wheel drive. Are you mad? I didn't expect that. I'm not sure that'll be good for training, but okay, let's go. Let's push it. I'm not sure about rear-wheel drive, but hey, ooh, that took me by surprise. Am I going the right way? No, I went back the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, okay. Yeah, chat's going to be a pain. Let me just sort this out, because... Oh, hang on, that's why. Oh, I'm just going to be on this side. Oh, bloody hell, this is a right pain. There's not enough cable. Every vehicle is going to do. Okay, nice. Alright, let's try this properly. We're still going the wrong way? Alright, I think this is the right way. Okay. Not sure how well I'm going to be able to drive this, but I'll give it a go. So yeah, it's not driver friendly. Yeah, it takes a lot of skill to drive something like this. At least fast. You're just trying to make me work, aren't you? Yeah, I really think this would be better as a front wheel drive for a school car. This is something a bit more advanced, or a lot more advanced really. It's fun, but it's solid in some of the twistier corners. Yeah, I don't recommend rear wheel drive for this. It just likes to come round on you. It's too short a wheelbase for rear wheel drive. Four wheel drive would be great, but I think for the school car it should be, see look, it just goes. I reckon for the school car it'd be better as a front wheel drive. Although it can teach you throttle control. But, yeah. I wonder what tyres you've got on here. You would need at least semi-slicks and wide ones on the back, but even then it would still be strange. At least needs a really good suspension setup that's just right for it. Let's carry on for a little bit and see how we get on. See some new curves. We've also got some lure that will turn on the street lights at night time, so we'll try that as well. In fact, let's do that now before we forget for ages. Let's go to the environment settings. Let's make it so it's evening and we'll play. So it will get darker. Not sure how fast the time scale is going to be as to how quickly the sun will move. Let's get some lights on. Oh, yep, I think the lights just clicked on then. Is it N? Yeah. High beams on. Yeah, time scale's quite fast. There we go. Now we're in the night, and the headlights are crap on this. Okay, we can't do that. Why the blazes are we? That's like holding two old school torches or lamps. Crikey. I know that's not your fault, guys. That's the lights in BeamNG. I thought they were better than that though. Crikey. Let's tell you what, actually, Wells, before we put it back to daytime and lock it, let's go for a little run round and see if we can see any lights. Yep, there's one in this corner. It's not covering a lot, but then it might not in real life anyway. Oh, now we really can't see. Just using the mini map to see where I'm going. Oh, there's more over there. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, there are some lights about, and they do come on when it gets to a certain time, I think. But yep, that's another update that's come in recently. I think it was Car Killer that sorted that out, but yeah. Let's go back to daytime. Nice morning drive. Okay. Right, I think we'll leave the Covette because it's rear-wheel drive, and I cannot see that as a good driving school formula. So let's try the Bolide again, because last time, although Nekkit said that there was no difference, it actually felt a lot worse on the handling side. I believe he switched the engine out for the engine that's in that one, the not whatever that is. I think that's a German word. Still got to do a video on these things. I haven't got around to it yet. This is quite a cool mod. You can find it on the repo. But where's our Nurburgring version? Where the blazes is that? Oh, there it is. Ooh, look at that paint job! Rah. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you made the Covette rear-wheel drive to teach throttle control. It will need a much better setup then. It has sport tyres, and it needs some ambient night lighting for sure, yeah. But that can be done further up the road. Oh. So I had the clutch held in for ages, and then once you go to a menu and back again, even though your clutch is still held down, it discounts that. It forgets, and you've got to lift it and press it again. Oh, it's when you change car. Right, so see how we get on with this one. Those curbs don't look like they're very flush with the floor. Oh, they might be in real life, but it's like quite a steep bit, and you've got a fair bit of grass still on the track there. See, look at that. That's way too high up. That needs lowering. I think it needs to sit more flush, because that looks brutal. I'm pretty sure they're not that high. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have something you could smash into there, and you've still got the decal roads there as well. So yeah, that could do with looking at. Let's try that again. Oh, I've still got my auto clutch on, I think. Yeah, I'm prepared. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, because yeah, we've already been grinding gears. Duh. Okay, here we go then. Okay, it seems to have less body roll. I'm not sure what happened last time, but the body roll was real. It was like it was a rally setup or something. Do with some tyre mark decals all the way through the braking zones of these corners. That would look better. And also a great way to know where to brake in computer games is where the braking lines start. That's usually your indicator for where you should start braking on average. Depends on the car, but usually they're pretty much the same. I'm scared of going over those rumble strips now because I'm just going to smash the car up. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, this is much better than it was, than I remember it being last time. So well done on that. Oh, blimey, yeah, they're no good. Amazing work, but they need to be a lot less aggressive. I daren't touch half of them by the look of them, and from the two that I've smashed into. Oh dear. Oh, get in there. Ooh. Tally ho. Up the hill we go. Oh, 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 oh. Bit lumpy there. Oh, there. Oh, God. Nice 10,000 RPM rev limiter. Probably needs a bit more anti-roll lock, but I still need to, I was planning last weekend to do it, but I was ill. I need to do another stream where I just focus on setting up the cars, but that's going to be a long-winded sort of thing, so I'm not going to do that here. We're just doing some more car testing rather than tuning, just making sure that everything's ready to be tuned, because there's no point tuning a car if it's not finished in its kind of like structure. So yeah, that curb just deflected all of my grip off of the track. You don't want that. You want to be able to use the rumble strips to push the grip onto the outside wheels. Yep. Airborne off of that, almost. One side did anyway. Wouldn't have wanted to hit that with all that load on that side. That would have been destructive. But yeah, I'm still impressed. Oh, yeah. See, that's no good. They need to be flush with the ground, as I said. And I don't think there was any rumble strip noise on that one. Yeah, we need a repair. We've twisted our chassis. That's no good. That's like what my favourite part of the whole track. It always has been. So fast through there. Up to the Schwalbenschwanz. It's got to be the most fun word to say on this track. I think we're one of them. So I'm the nitrous oxide. Fully straight. See what we can get out of her. But yeah, the handling is much better. It does need a little bit more tweaking, but I'm happy to do that. Maybe this weekend. I haven't got any plans, so maybe I'll do a long stream on Saturday morning. Nitrous flowing. Let's see what she's got. 130 in third gear. Oh, let's not go on the grass now. It's 160. Really cooking it now. 175. Not too bad. 180 nearly on the hill. Yep. See if we can get 190 down the hill. Or before. At the peak of the hill at 190. Yeah, that's a bit of understeer there. Again, we can sort that out with tuning. Oh, giddy aunt. Oh. I think we broke it. Yeah, look at this paint job. That's pretty far out. Does that say F-Zero? Oh, F-Aero. I say it looks a bit like an F-Zero X car. We should love that game. Okay, so yeah, that's much better than it was last time around. So let's test out one of the new ones. Sorry, I want to try the D-Series. Pickup truck Nurburgring car. Oh, damn. There are a lot of configs for this car. Well, I've got a few mods to add them, so let's fish her out. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, look at that. Brilliant. Oh wow, look at this thing. Oh, I love the wheels as well. Very classic looking. Massive supercharger. Okay, now I'm excited. Oh, it's sequential. Oh, I need to get the other wheel. 1 second. Okay, I'm not changing that again. We'll use the other wheel because it's got flappy paddles. 1 moment, please. Excuse boxer shorts. I don't want to get too hot and have to stop again. Oh, God. Oh yeah, we can actually get rid of the mini map because it's just in the way. We don't need it. Don't really need the drift points either. Let's add the pedalometer so you can see, so I can see at least how much pedal input we're actually getting. There we go. Shift Alt U to bring up the UI app editor. You can do it here, but it's just quicker. Okay. Recenter. Okay. There we go. What? Oh, hang on, I haven't got the cable plugged in. Sometimes it doesn't work very well. You have the cable to tell it exactly what's going on because the contacts through the wheel don't always work. Sometimes it's fine and I forget that I even haven't got them on or haven't got the cable plugged in. Let's check the comments quick. Oh yeah, I saw that a minute ago. Next to the Schrabenschwanz there's a little test track. Are you good now? Yeah, that's how it should be. Oh, this thing's nuts. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, yeah, this needs more gear. Nearly did a 720 then. Yeah, let's actually go the right way. That's always helpful. Is this the right way? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I've run out of gear. It needs to have, yeah, get about 230 I think would be good for this amount of power. How much boost are we getting? £24 a boost through that supercharger. And my god, the suspension's hard. It's like a stancy show car with a huge engine. Someone's let someone drive it around the Nurburgring. Ah, we've actually got damage there. You can see on our advanced damage meter there, we've got suspension damage from all the bouncing. Let's see how it corners. Oh, yeah, lots of understeer as well. Feels like it's bottoming out a lot. Yeah, oh yeah, this is going to need some work. Oh, we could just raise the ride height and stuff like that. That's wrong. Fluff that up a bit. It's fun, but yeah, this grounding out issue is not. So we can work on that. The power is pretty fun. Yeah. Just not enjoying that ride out. Let's just see if we can do it with ride height. Just fix it up a little bit. And yeah, I'm not going to fiddle with those this time. Oh, we have no suspension settings. We need to be able to adjust ride height, dampers, and camber. We need dampers, ride height, spring rate, and bump stop, I guess. Maybe not bump stop actually, but yeah, if you could add that. I won't be able to tune it otherwise. I mean, right now I can't fix that issue. That I've got wheel alignment, but that's not going to help. Tyre pressures aren't going to help. But yeah, I could do the gears, but so one more little ride. Is it actually rear four-wheel drive? I suppose it would be. Oh yeah, it is four-wheel drive. It just saved our life there. Yeah, it's definitely four-wheel drive. Yeah, that's definitely... Oh, crikey. That was a bit of a node grab there, I think. We just absolutely tore the thing. Well, not literally, but basically. Yowza! Okay, next car then. It's 1150 horsepower this thing has. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna need adjustable suspension, or at least can you? I mean, look at that. That's ready for a show or for cruising down the street through the hood. But yeah, that's we need racing setups for these cars since they're racing cars. So let's try the next one, which is going to be the I think Grand Marshal. We'll do next. Ooh, look at that! Some of these designs are really good, Nekkit. You've done really good with them. Really well done. I couldn't do this. I can't do modelling like that. Not yet, anyway. One day, maybe. There's this H shift. Yeah. Oop. I'm also going to be streaming my VRC rally this weekend on the old Richard Burns rally. Watch me fail and crash and die. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. Yeah, this feels good. supercharger, about £10 a boost. Not too bad. Oh, oh. Oh yeah, I forgot where we were then. Yep. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, lapse of concentration because we went the wrong way there. That's my excuse anyway. Oh, bloody hell. Sounds okay, it does need some work. It's got a bit of a strange arse end when he wants to, but it's drivable. Oh, maybe not by me, but yeah, it's heavy. Heavy beast. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's got a lot of weight, although it is the Grand Marshal, so duh. But then, weight reduction, bro. Still got some really bumpy bits on the edges of the track. I know that's fine tuning, but yeah, they will potentially cause a problem when you're right on the edge and it just starts throwing you about. They're not too bad. They're softer than they look, but I wouldn't like it to go fully released with those still there. I think it would look a bit unfinished. Like a bit here, you can see it's slightly ripply. It's not too bad, not as bad as it was back there. Sixth, we do. 2/6. And then crash. Let's go to top gear. Bang. It's a nice power delivery. But yeah, it's a big girl, and yeah, the suspension feels like it's counteracting itself, or it's what's the word? It's causing a chain reaction of wobble. So it's just damper settings, I guess. Oops, oh, that was a misshift. Oh my goodness. A bit fast into the carousel. Still can't do it properly. I think the first time I tried this map on the first stream, I actually did it pretty damn well, but since then I've pretty much messed it up every time. That's just the way I roll. It's a fluke. Woo! Yeah, way too steep. But still amazing that they've been done. 3D modelled curbs on a ground model. I think he imported the height map of the world into a 3D editor and made them like that. So that's clever stuff. Well done. So hopefully we are expecting a big BeamNG update soon, which is going to be good because hopefully it will have a Lua editor. You don't have to type it all out in code. You can actually use a flowchart system in order to craft your own mechanics into a scenario. So you can like trigger things and say only do this when this is like that, and yeah, hopefully it won't be too difficult for me to get really stuck into. I plan on streaming that a lot as well, and just really working until I can use it really well. just get my head really into it, and then I'll be able to make some really good mods again. Way better than the ones I've made. The ones I've made are alright, but most of it's just cloning of the stock, like vanilla content, like the chases and time trials and stuff like that I could just copy and make my own sort of thing. Ooh. And the HighDef Stunt Show Academy, I can make that way better. I'll be able to do all sorts of crazy things for that. Okay, yeah, suspension on this is definitely in need of some looking at. Maybe stiffer springs. Although it does feel quite stiff. There's not much body roll, but it just sort of bounces off itself like that sort of thing. But overall, it's not a bad start, that's for sure. It's pretty decent. I'd say like 70% there. Oh, no spoiler. Could do with a spoiler, I think, for something like this. Whoops. Ruin the top speed run. See what she's got. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got no other cars running, so I can run dynamic reflections. Okay, this is topping out at 168, 170. So that needs lengthening as well. Oh dear. Distracted by staring at the speedos. Yeah, the final drive I think needs to go because all the gears feel a bit short. Apart from fifth, that's pretty long. Well, I suppose we are below 100 miles an hour whilst initiating it. Double drop shift. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I am enjoying it, that's for sure. As I say, I just need a few more tweaks on this one. Less weight, and I'll look into the suspension. Let's see if we've actually got the variables. We do have a limited slip differential. That's great. We have got suspension adjustments, and we've got gear adjustments and camber and alignment. That's brilliant. That's the full Monty, I think, for this. Could I think maybe do with a spoiler? Just needs a little bit more pressure on the back, I think. But yep, that's pretty cool. Let's check the chat. Okay, yeah, well, it's a good way to make rumble strips. They just need to be less aggressive in their shape. So next, I think we'll try out the sunburst. Going to pop in your face with sunshine. Is that it, that black one? Look at this. That is stealthy. Look at the pearl. See the purple pearl in the black paint? That's lush. Very nice. I think this is one of the cars we tested before, but this is an updated version. I don't know if you've redone it, but yeah, look at these scoops. Oh my god. Oh, just chuck my lid away, that'll do. Right, just gonna quick vape. Been a long day. Right, let's do this. I think this is sequential. Oh, it's It's DCT. Ugh. £23.5 a boost, not bad. I do actually need to turn my brakes up. I haven't done that yet, even though I've said every single episode that I need to. There's a little adjustment on my brake pedal, which is like saturation, I think, where you can actually back it off and make it so you have to push the brake harder to get enough braking. I was using that for iRacing because it was needed, but not for BeamNG. Yeah, that's a bit better. Might do a little bit more actually. The reason I don't like DCT is it's electronic. So when you push it, the computer then has to tell the gearbox to change gear, and it's not instant. Where sequential is bang, it's in. It's just in. Oh wow, that was faster than I thought I was going. Oh yeah, we're going to add in the torque curve as well, so we can actually just see how powerful each car is. But I'm not going to put it over the cameras this time like I did last time. That was a bit of a fail. Stick it maybe up there. Like that, I think. So this has got 700 horsepower, you can see here. No, if I made it too small to... Sorry. Yep, there we go. Made it a bit small there, so you couldn't read what was what. Ooh, that does not feel good. However it was before... Or was it? Did we try? Oh no, it's the old Pessimer I'm thinking of. Yeah, it was the old Pessimer. That was amazing. Just had short gears. We retested that last time, and it was good, but it started to show its suspension flaws with the power being used to its full advantage. But we can tune that, I think. Getting that wrong. Yeah, the suspension needs tuning on this as well, but yeah, again, we will do that next time. Bloody hell. Yeah, the turbo suddenly just goes, all the power! It's a bit loony. Oh, and that curb was like, no, get off. Curb says no. Turbo's pretty aggressively coming on to boost. It can catch you out. It needs a little bit more of a smoother incline of pressure, I think. Slow around there. Oh, it just boots you away from it. Whoa! Is this rear wheel drive? Feels like it's rear wheel drive. Let me check. Oh, what? What's going on there? Oh, that is forward drive. Yeah, definitely forward drive. All-wheel drive, I should say. There is a difference. Well, you can say four-wheel drive and you can say 4x4. 4x4 is when the drive line's all totally linked and there's no stopping it from being linked. But all-wheel drive is when they're linked separately from the engine and from the rear diff. 4x4 is usually what you get in an off-roader. Let's reset that. So what do we think about this one? It's nuts. And it doesn't feel predictable. Which a race car has to be at least somewhat predictable. It's good, fast. It does handle okay-ish. But it does things you don't expect it to do. Well, it does things I don't expect it to do. And yeah, you're going to have to pull the grass back away from where the curbings are, especially. I think actually maybe the scaling of the grass is too big as well. Maybe make the scale of the grass elements smaller, because it looks like it's like the end of the world and it's all overgrown a bit. The apocalypse is now. A little straight. Oh, power is actually 1068. I was looking at torque before. Yeah, Sunburst is totally new. Hey Teslink, hey Uncle Retro, thanks for joining us. You're still here. But yeah, I'm going to move on to the next car. I will have to work hard on that one. And was it the Miramar has been redone as well? And I've seen some pictures of this one and it looks so cool. Is that just the one? Oh, look at these ones. I think they're from a mod. They're from the Miramar Historic Driving Rally or something, which I need to do a video on. Oh, look at the turbo kicking on this thing. Is that turbo? Oh, it's nitrous. I do like this car a lot, like all the Japanese cars especially, but I think BeamNG does a really good job of portraying all the American cars as well. It just feels so raw and clunky and like, I can't say authentic because I've never driven one, but the way the transmission and the weight and the sound and the temperatures like shooting up all the time, it's a really cool experience to drive the old V8s like the Barstow and the Moonhawk. I've heard they might all be getting a revamp, all the older cars, which they kind of need really, but although they're still great to drive. But this feels pretty good. Sorry, my throat's going. Excuse me. Not sure you would need curbs where there's a carousel, because you're meant to have the car on the carousel. I'm not sure if he's actually looked and put the curbs where they actually are on the track, but it just seems a bit redundant when there's a banked corner there. You're not going to prefer to take the apex, you prefer to take the banked corner because you just grip more. Okay, let's stick the nitrous on. Try not to crash. Seems to do a lot at high revs. Does more in the mid-range, as you can see up by the torque curve there. The step up is insane in the mid-range. So we'll keep it on for a little bit and see how we get on when we get. Oh, it's only got 5 gears. Oh, that was a bad reshift. It's got drum brakes. What's it doing with drum brakes? Get them off. No drum brakes on racing cars. So we've got 165. Over revving. Yeah, it's pretty peppy with the nitrous on when you're coming out of a corner. It's not major, but enough, I think. Yeah, it's definitely helping. And it's lasting though as well. We've still got 2/3 of a tank after a couple of miles. It's pretty good. Let's go. This is pretty fun. Gotta love these old H-shift cars. Ooh, excuse me. Oh dear, oh no. Ah! Sort of saved it, but we dinked it. Oh yeah, I've got major issues. What happened there? Oh yeah. Look how out of sync that wheel is now. That spoiler's cool, unless that's bent because I just hit it. No, I think that's how it's meant to look. Let's have a look at the paint on this because it's got some different channels. So you can do cool stuff like this. Change the highlights to the trim. Go all black. Oh yeah. And tyres are done differently though. That's the only thing, but I don't really care. Okay, cool. Right, that car needs longer gears, but I think I can sort that with the tuning stream. Yes, here. Yep, that's got the full Monty. We can do lots with that. Excellent. And it's got a LSD. Well, I'd have noticed if it didn't. Let's just see what other cars we have. Wrong button. One moment, please. What? No, Discord. Sunburst, Miramar, D-Series, Grand Marshal, and Blade. Yeah, okay, we covered those. Okay, so let's go over to... And we've had a look at the day and night and the new lights, so... That's very preliminarily. I think we're quite near the Schwalbenschwanz, are we? No, we're not. It's a scenic fly over the landscape. It does look nice from up here with the Google Maps texture on it. Very good stuff. Am I even going the right way? Where are we? Oh, we're here. So we need to go over that way. But yes, as you guys may have heard already, there's going to be, there are going to be roads here. Like you see, they're already sort of in, just sort of basically, and also buildings and all the towns. And okay, that's the pizza place. Let's go this way. And maybe you'll be able to go off-roading along these fields. That's going to take a long time to do, like fences and stuff for all the fields. But all these towns are planned to be added. You can sort of see the houses here. But yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit with this, or you know, the map's the limit. You can just keep adding and adding and adding and adding. Maybe he will. Where are we going? Wrong way? Oh yeah, this is the way. Just just over here-ish, or maybe a bit further. Yeah. We've got another road along here that's not normally on the track, and another town over there. Little town. That's not what it's called, it's just a little town. Here we go. Here is the little test track. Oh wow, that really is little. Let's plonk her in here. Whee! Oh, belly flop. A little bit ragged after that. And let's try it out, I guess. In fact, let's try one of the school cars. What was one of the other ones? Nurburgring Driving School. ETKI. Aye. Oh, it's an auto. This is where you could teach like driving lines, how to hit apexes, not like me. But yes, this is going to be one of the other cars for the driving school. I think there'll be quite a few configs in the end. But yeah, as you could guess there, for teaching driving skills before you drive the nutty cars, because they're not going to be user-friendly to people that can't drive very well, but hopefully driving these school cars will help them get to that stage. A bit late there. Yeah, this is a cool little track. I don't know if this is real, is it? Is this actually on the map in real life? Handbrake into that one. Try and be more responsible with your handbrake. And it's an automatic, so you wouldn't have a handbrake, but well, not unless you properly custom made one. You might break the gearbox. This doesn't really like using it, but can't clutch kick an auto. But yeah, an automatic might not be too bad for a school car. Is it? No, it is just a normal, standard automatic. It's small, but it's fun. I mean, the track, I mean. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to follow this track now, so see where we end up, because who knows? Oh, it's not dirt, it's tarmac, but maybe that could be adjusted later on, but yeah. More routes, the better. Cut that one. Oh, this is just another route. Another like circuit on the outside. There's a tree. Oh my god. But yeah, you're free to explore the map normally as well. We got elements of sort of bits on the floor. Excuse me, bits on the floor. Oh yeah, now we're in a field. There's added these in as well. That's great. Oh dear. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, so the track that, the little test track we were driving on, that's fictional, he's just told me. What? It's not a bad thing. That's a good little track, I like that. That'll be fun with the Corvette as well. Really good in a front wheel drive Corvette to learn with that. I like the idea of having a rear wheel drive Corvette, but I don't think it'd be good for the school. Maybe like start with the front wheel drive and then a few lessons later go on to the rear wheel drive. Because as a car for a driving school, a front wheel drive Corvette would be a great start. Oh, we come back. Yeah, we've gone all the way and come back somehow. Oh no, we haven't. These trees contact. Yeah. Oh, wanged it. Okay. So let's go back onto the actual track. Let's get up another one of the configs I really liked, and it's the Pessima, the older Pessima. This thing is badass and has 1,500 horsepower. That's redonkulous. It's only got 20 pounds of boost, and the engine is. Torque curve does not look. It looks like it's got another 5,000 horsepower in it, or maybe 4. That's 4,000 RPM. You see, it just rises up. That's not where you put your rev limiter. Well, not normally if you want to get the most out of the engine. Oh, I wasn't looking. Concentrate. Not as fun as it was when it had the shorter gears. The first stream we did. Oh yeah, that's. I'm not doing too well with it, am I? Oh come on. Okay, let's try and drive it a bit more tame. Suspension travel for this kind of track. Oh god. Yeah, that's a curved broke our car. We didn't even hit it that hard. Oh, I really liked this car before. Yeah, we can sort this out. Yeah, massive understeer, rubbish brakes. Rubbish brakes? I don't know. Something about the braking that doesn't feel right. I don't know if it's tyres, alignment, or actual braking power. Sure is fast. Could do with carbon brakes really, or you know, the values that will mimic carbon brakes with this amount of power. I think they're probably just steel vented. Curbs there are alright, but this one up here is not. Oh god! Right, but the ends just suddenly start. Oh, yeah, that's broken it again. Just far too aggressive. Oh, triple plate clutch. Something about braking is just not there. Okay. What button? That button. What's the other thing I was going to do? Can't remember now. That car definitely needs taming. Let's try out the Nurburgring, because that thing's wicked. But this really would be nice with a sequential gearbox as well. Oops. Oh yeah, I just started driving it like it was a sequential. It's not, it's H shift. Oh god, did it again. So yeah, it does need sequential. It feels natural to me to be shifting sequentially. Oh god, that's fast. Oh, I thought I was at the pizza shack. Oh, I've always done that. I've always missed that, mistaken that chicane for the next chicane. Oh, come on. Yeah, this one, which isn't as sharp. Pushing my luck a bit there. Oh. Ejected. Wow, wow. Let's try one of the other school cars actually. I don't actually know which ones have school configurations. Let's just have a look. Let's find out. Oh, there we are. There's one. Sunburst. And it's H shift. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Shame the gear stick doesn't move yet. ESC. Ugh. Extra sucking control. Because it sucks. Well, I don't believe in driving aids. ABS, yeah, but really even ABS you should be able to brake properly yourself. In a race car you should sort of subconsciously know how hot your brakes are and how much you can apply into a braking zone. Yeah, it's a very good safety measure, I think, ABS for. Oh, we're overheating like crazy. There's something wrong with this. Let's try again. Fresh car. We've only got a little turbo, and we're producing 220 horsepower with the boost. Watch our temperature gauge. Just down here, this red line. That's already bad. I mean, you don't want it to go above the middle just from driving it. It's an MOT failure. So something's causing either drag or radiator's not hooked up properly, like code wise. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go up that hill and see what's up there. New car before it explodes. So yes, this one definitely needs looking at in regards to the temperature, the cooling. But yeah, these roads are not. They're placeholder. Well, not placeholder roads. They've just. Oh, it's actually a shortcut. Cool. They actually are just placed in for now. They haven't been like gone over and smoothed properly. Don't even know where I am now. Oh, that ESC, let me throttle. If I've got my throttle somewhere, I want it to be somewhere. That's why I don't like driving aids, because they treat you like an idiot. Like, right, I want to go this fast, and it's like, no, you can't. I'm not going to let you, and I get infuriated by that sort of thing. Oh, seems a bit strange on the handling there as well. And yeah, here comes the smoke again. Okay, so we know that's an issue. Handling, maybe the drive line. I mean, that was a weird slide then. Didn't feel natural. Let's see. Have we got one for this one? No. That would be good though, the driving experience config for our mod. Faster? I doubt it. I don't think there's any V8s, not really like the old style V8s in the driving school or Nurburgring. Got a Grand Marshal? Doubt it. No. Well, okay, so Covat, the Pessima, they all, I can't really rate them until I've had a go at tuning them, I guess, but I'll be live streaming so you can watch as I'm trying and doing it, so if you're free, I mean, if not, you can replay the stream and watch then, but yeah, I can't really, oh, there's one, of the ETK, whatever this one is, ETK something rather, a sporty one. Let's see if this overheats. Is this heat shift? Yes. But yeah, I will rate them, but it's hard for me to tell really, because I'm just sort of, I'm not a car programmer, I guess. I have done some bits with cars and made a few mods that modify engines and stuff, but yeah, it's hard for me to say how done they are, but obviously some of them are clearly in need of more work than others, but temperature seemed to be holding okay on this one. Really not sure why that sunburst would have had any heating issues if it has only 220 horsepower with the turbo. Build it. Just killed my corner exit. I had my foot down, it was like, no, no, no. You didn't say the magic word. Got my foot down now, and the ESC is like, no, no chance, mate. I know I could turn it off, but it's still on now. Get off, now I've got full power. But yeah, again, it's helpful for people that are learning to drive, so I'll allow it. 156, 160. Looking at the airspeed. We got a sec? Yeah. Didn't really need to shift just yet, but well for the drop down here. 170. Oh, not quite. Oh dear, left it too late. Oh. Yeah, that's a tricky bit in some cars. We've got the crash detected thing on, so our hazard lights are all on. Okay, but yeah, that seems to be fine temperature wise, seems to be fine handling wise as well, very nice. So, what else is there? ETKK, that's the one. Never bloody remember these ones, apart from the ETKI, I can't forget that because I've used that a lot. So, ooh, a V6 Nero Edition and a 4 litre. We haven't tried the V6 Nero Edition, so let's give that one a go. It's rear wheel drive. Ah, hooda lally. Nice. Front wheel drive kills this car on the 4 litre version. Okay, why is it doing that though? And we got drum brakes again, come on. No drum brakes. They're the most pedestrian thing you can have on a car, other than a washer wiper bottle. Yeah, we got wobble going on big time with this. Wobbling suspension and wobbling transmission. Oh, hello. And wobbling driver, of course. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with either the clutch or the gearbox, because it's just going wow, 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 wow. It's trying to be a rally car, but not doing it fast enough. Oh goodness, that's just me badly driving, I think. Yeah, those brakes are cool. Why it's doing that? It's only got 208 horsepower. There must be something wrong somewhere. Still does it slightly in higher gears, but not as bad. Not as bad. Those dampers need adjusting. It's nice to drive, pretty much. Well, yeah. Maybe not. It needs tuning. I think that's all that is. But yeah, definitely something needs to be done about the pulsing transmission, and also those drum brakes need to get the hell out of here. Don't use profanities, not on this channel. No burping down the microphone. Yeah, the Viper's a very nice car, but that's not the point of this stream. We are testing the mod. We are working together to try and get this to at least a half decent state before it goes into open beta. And from there we can ask more people to help and do more fine tuning, which is the great thing about an open beta. So, the H series. Let's see if anything's been done to this, because this was in need of adjustments again. Sweaty! Sweaty Betty, Betty Swallocks. Okay. They're stuck in the wall. Oh, that was the wrong way. Sequential gearbox. Diesel engine. Or at least... Oops. Oh, it's not. Not sequential, it's H-shift. It's got the pulsey transmission thing as well. And the gears are probably way too short. Yeah, it's got the same issue as the other thing, and it's still geared to... Oh, we've got 7 gears. Oh, I've got 7th gear in this gear stick actually. Oh. I think that was what I did last time, I forgot. Well, I didn't realise that it had 7 gears. Yeah, this needs a lot of work to its ride. It's seriously bad dampening. I'm just going to go 2nd to 4th, 6th. It'd be nice if we could hear the turbo more as well, because it's a diesel, or meant to be a diesel. So if you could make the turbo volume on this higher, that would be a bonus. We go the wrong way again? I think we are. Yeah, this is the wrong way, I think. Oh dear. I don't know why I was changing down then, but let's go the right way round. gear burnout. Yeah, dampers need to be stronger. We can probably adjust that. Let's just check this has the variables. Yeah. Oh, is that maxed out? Oh, yeah, that's going to be an issue. Yeah, okay, so just because we have the adjustment doesn't mean I'm going to be able to fix them all, because if they're maxed out, then they're maxed out. I can't, and they need to be, that needs to be like double that, really. At least 45. I haven't done much work with setups on BeamNG. I have done quite a bit of work on other games, not enough to say I'm really good at it, but like my friend Matt Hendricks, he's really good with doing setups. But yeah, these are going to need to be adjusted so that I can put more in. I need the maximum to be like 100,000 or something, just so I've got room to work with. At the moment, I can't do anything with that. I could increase the spring rate, but it's still going to go. It'll do it even worse. So yeah. So yeah, I would recommend, Nekkit, that you go back over this and look again at what I've said. I'm sure you have been anyway, but yeah, there's still a fair few things to tie up, but a lot of it hopefully I can do with setup adjustments, providing the variables are available. So yeah, try and see if you can get that sorted for the weekend, because otherwise I'm going to be able to stream but not able to actually do much. So fingers crossed. I have faith in you, but what's happening? Where's my cat? But yes, okay, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys and girls. Thank you for joining us. If you have, look out for the next stream where we're doing some more testing, and hopefully we'll have something done about the curbs, because at the moment they're just like complete avoids. Like, you would not want to use. There's probably about 2 that are actually worth using, unfortunately. Sorry to say, but I know it's a lot of hard work, but they definitely need to be way less aggressive, especially with the way the tyre modelling is in this game, because it's, you know, they're fragile, way more fragile than they should be, and they get stuck to stuff, and then you can just hit the end of the curb and just smash the car like we did earlier. So that's not going to be any good. But yes, thanks again for joining us, guys and girls, and we'll see you hopefully in the next stream. Adios.